Hey guys, welcome back to the Racklify YouTube channel. So, what are the red flags to look out for when I'm looking for a 3PL partner? Well, the first red flag is a lack of transparency, right? So you're going to be sending thousands, potentially millions of dollars worth of goods to your 3PL provider. And because of this, you want to make sure you know who you are sending these goods to, right? What's the name of the company? How long have they been in business? Who is running the company, right? What's the address of the company? Is their whole website full of stock photos, right? Is this somebody you can trust to help you grow and operate your business? You're getting into a partnership with somebody. And it's really important that you make sure that they are transparent from the beginning to the end of the relationship. The next big red flag to look for is a lack of technology. If you are looking at a 3PL and they are not using modern day WMSs, they're not using barcode scanning technology, right? They're not automatically uploading your orders from your marketplaces. This can often be a red flag. And this can mean that the systems in place at that 3PL may not be up to par with what is needed in today's modern e-commerce world. I'm not saying that this is the end-all be-all, but you want to make sure that if it seems that the 3PL is not technologically in tune with what you are doing, that you catch that early on rather than once you've already sent your products there and begun the onboarding process. The third red flag to look for is a lack of organization and attention to detail. I highly recommend that you go visit a 3PL if you plan on doing business. This is going to tell you a whole lot. It's an active work environment. Sure, some things are going to be in disarray. But if you see a huge mess or you see an overarching theme of disorganization, this can be a red flag. If you see a lot of spelling errors in emails and documents that look kind of disorganized, remember, you're paying people to organize your things and keep track of where they are located, right? So a general sense of organization can be a green flag, and a sense of disorganization can be a red flag. So that's something to keep in mind when you're touring 3PLs, when you're on phone calls with 3PLs, when you're exchanging in emails and looking for that. Another big red flag can be a 3PL that says yes to everything, right? And at first this sounds great. Yes, they're so accommodating, they're so helpful. But this can also show a lack of procedures and a lack of operating standards, right? If they're going to bend their standards for you or their general operating procedure, it can be a red flag. Now, if they make a concession or two to help you out, that's one thing. You want to make sure that any concessions that they make to you are absolutely necessary and do not negatively impact their processes and procedures. So a 3PL that's saying yes to everything could be a red flag, or they could just be helpful. So a 3PL that says yes to everything could be a red flag. And this is because making too many concessions can compromise operating procedures. And this can be a bad thing as it can lead to errors and problems. A 3PL that tries to be helpful and can make a concession or two to help out your business is not a red flag. However, if it seems like they are bending over backwards, either A, they really just want your business, or two, they're compromising their operating integrity. So this is something to look out for. If you feel like you're being told yes when you should be being told no, it's probably a red flag. The final red flag I want to talk about is rates that are too good to be true. So a lot of fulfillment centers like to put their best rates, right, their lowest rates, starting at, in their marketing. And this can sometimes be a little misleading. But what's really important is that you are an informed consumer. What you want to do is you want to get their rate card and you want to fully read that thing and understand that thing inside and out. It is on you to ask questions and ask for examples in order to fully understand the information presented to you. What I highly recommend is that you read that card, and anything that you may not understand, you should ask for a few examples. Put together some orders that look like typical orders that you may process as a business and send them out there to see what this would actually cost in a setting where it is being built. This can be a really helpful exercise in order to understand how a 3PL bills. Something a lot of people don't understand is that some 3PLs bill completely different than other 3PLs. Some 3PLs bill storage monthly, some 3PLs bill storage weekly, some 3PLs bill storage daily. Some 3PLs will bill a pick and pack fee. Another 3PL will bill a pick fee and a pack fee. Another 3PL will bill a pick fee, a pack fee, and a label fee. right? So you want to make sure that you fully understand any and all rates before you sign on that dotted line. These are some of the bigger red flags you need to watch out for when looking for a 3PL partner.